to do now. Just decided to try to come back quickly for some blitzes in terms of the tie break now of the Tata Steel 2024. All right, so let's see how it's going to pan out now. Tie breaks. They're going to be playing one more game after this one. So let's see who's winning, though. What's going on here? Gukesh white, Wei Yi black. And they really moving fast now. Because it's blitz. Because it's blitz. Let's see material 4-5. 4-5. Oh, yeah, this one is a free pawn. That's dangerous, dangerous, dangerous. Really dangerous. I mean, I would be really concerned if I was Gukesh. I'd be really concerned about this guy. Actually, I think that's a little bit of a problem there. That particular pawn means I think you want to take or you don't take. If you don't take, you have to move the rook. Yeah, exactly. Rook was attacked, so you had to move the rook. That guy's still a passer, though. More and more and more pressure here. What are you going to play? Oops. Is that working? Hitting the queen, after all. Nope. He didn't. He went queen c7. Okay, hopefully I'll be able to go until the very end of the tie breaks. Got myself a tea now and okay, let's see this one together. Well, you have to take back. Question is, you take with the pawn or you take with the queen? Creating a passer himself. Hitting the queen. You take. You cannot. Because it's this. Oh, look at the craziness. If you had taken with the queen, you had this. This is absolutely crazy. Absolutely crazy. So queen to a6. Wow. You go back. They play very quickly. Oh, man. Check. What do? You play g3. Of course you play g3. You have to play g3. Not quite over. Not over. Nothing's over. Probably a draw. But this is a blitz. Well, they play like bullet now. They play like bullet. It's just literally just a few seconds. It's just a few seconds on the clock. This is bullet chess. Normally a draw, but someone's got to be winner. There can only be one. There can only be one. Ooh, let me just put this camera maybe a little bit downwards, maybe because I modify things here. All right, equal material and stuff. What are you gonna do about that guy? You're gonna defend him? Check the king, push the king away, run back with the rook, looking after this guy. What do? This guy can be moving here. Ooh, going downwards. Check. What do you do? Man, they're moving so far. This is bullet already. 5 seconds on the clock. They don't even update it that quickly. They don't even update it. This is just bullet now. And draw. We're going to be seeing another one. I wonder, do they start straight away or they got like 15 minutes in between the games? 3-2, right? 3-2. So that guy should be so okay. They're going to be playing another one. I hope they don't delay for too long. It's just Gukesh and Wei Yi now to play. Fabulous game today. Wei Yi defeated Vidit. I don't know if you guys saw that game. I've seen the end of it though. I've seen the end of that game and it was a fascinating ending. Okay. Hopefully they'll be starting. Okay, do we have... I want to see the results. I want to see like leaderboard and things. I think I gotta go to the home page. So the four-player tiebreak will be decided in a single elimination tournament with two semifinal players and one final match. Each match consists of 3-2 blitz games. So what's the score for the time being? It's just these two guys, right? Right now, let me just tick this one. So we should be seeing another match here. In between Wei Yi with white and Gukesh with black. Okay. There you go. They started now. Okay, let's see the stuff. Knight f3. Okay. Okay. Knight f6. Wow, they're moving very, very, very fast indeed. They try to save some time now. Yeah, and Cheto preparing a bishop on g2 or something. Or you want to go bishop e2. Very unorthodox, very unusual. Okay, bishop g2. Well, it could be a pin anytime here. Well, not a problem. I guess you're going to move out of pin. Okay, what do you do? Do you push this? It could be anything. Well, if you push this, you're sort of like blocking your own guy. Maybe you want to play this, but then you're going to run into this. Knight e5, bishop takes, you play, then queen attacks, then you have to play the knight. Takes, takes. Now you do have to play. I don't know if knight c3 or knight a3. Knight c3. You want to develop? Probably you want to push this guy. You want to push d4. They could do this one with tempo. Then what do you play? They could do bishop g4. I think it makes sense, bishop g4. Attacking the queen. Then you have to play what? Queen c2? They might further attack you with bishop f5. And then you have to play again. Alright, so they make a very safe pawn structure here. Everyone is nice and defended. b4. I wonder if they want to play b5. I wonder. Also, they're making space for the queen to move. Okay. That's good. h3. No more pin. And no more knight g4. That's what it means, h3. It's a prophylactic thing. So you make sure there is no knight or bishop coming to g4. Okay. Black's turn to decide what to do. They could play bishop b5. Sorry, f5, exactly. That's what I wanted to say. Bishop f5. You still need to develop your guys, regardless. Do you push the pawn or do you play queen or something? So I'm just highlighting the candidate moves. Yeah, it's exactly right, b4. That makes sense. You want to make it a mess here. Yep, absolutely. You either move knight or you take the pawn on d4, one of these ones. And also you open up this. Hi there, Raj. And now this c6 guy is sort of hanging. I guess black has to defend the c6. Anyway, queen f3, double attack here. Well, if you put a rook on the c8, no one's going to take it. But the queen attacks f5, actually. Not just this guy. Queen is looking for this. I don't know, you're going to drop a whole bishop? If you play bishop g6, I guess they could take you here. Although rook might be attacking you then. And it's a little bit difficult. They have to assess in like bullet time. So less than a minute 40. It's just bullet. Okay. Bishop e6. He decided. Solid. Do you take the pawn or it's a poison pawn? What do you do? I think a pawn is a pawn. You should take it probably, but this guy is hanging though. So what do you do afterwards? So if you take on c6, black's going to take on d2. He didn't. He wanted to trade off. Queen goes back. Probably they want to play this attacking twice on d2. That might be a plan. Undermining the pawns, defending the king. Do you have to react? I don't think so, but he took though. Okay. I just want to play this. Probably, in principle, he wants to push. If there is a check, probably you're going to drop back. Yeah, you're going to have to drop back on h1, right? Then we might see all sorts of things. Okay, queen. Queen takes, you're going to connect your pawns. If black takes. It doesn't mean they're going to have to take, though. Yeah, it's just playing like bullet now. It happens so fast. I don't even have time to think or ponder over. Not like in a classical type of game. They playing very fast now. Oh, black queen takes, some pawn takes. You connected the pawns here, defending the king. What? I think that's sort of like a fortress or something. Queen takes, pawn takes, and then the bishop attacks here. You still have to figure out what you do about a c6. He gets more guys to the party now. He doesn't trade. If white takes, yeah, defending, cool stuff. Okay. But nice e3 stays very well where they are. Oof, very difficult, very difficult. Bishop now hits the rook. You gotta move the rook. Where? Where do you move the rook? Here, hoping maybe for some deadly queen g7 at some point. But boy, oh boy, queen attacks, takes, and rook takes. They're moving incredibly fast now. As I said, guys, they're just doing bullet at this stage. Whatever you... so, guys, you're seeing a bullet taking place now. There's no longer blitz. It's just bullet now. Under a minute. Under a minute. You don't even have time to cover all the essentials. Probably he want to double up or something on the G. Probably. It's a rook left. You want to get the other rook on G1, I suspect. But do you give up on the D2? Probably. Because you're thinking you're hitting first after. But now if you do this, they could still take you, you know. And maybe. I'm not sure. Or do you do what? Do you do something else? Very difficult to say. Okay, he goes for c6 and he attacks the bishop now. Question is what you're gonna do. You're gonna do this or you're gonna do that? That's a good question. Bishop is hit now. Or no, you can't do that. No, you can't do that. Probably bishop b5 or bishop d5? Crazy. 30 seconds with, yeah, exactly as I said. Just one of these two. Now probably you're going to take with the knight, right? Knight takes, bishop takes, what? Pawn takes. Huh. Not necessarily to taking, though. He pushed the pawn. Okay. If you move the knight, we can take on c6 potentially. So if knight leaves, is double attack on c6 to the bishop and rook. So he moved the rook attacking this guy. Rook defends, and now knight attacks the defender of the bishop. Knight attacks the rook, the defender of the bishop, and also attacks the a2. Crazy. Okay, this guy can be captured, I guess. Nope, he goes back. He don't take it, he goes back. Do you play king to defend this guy? No, he moves the pawn forwards. Can you do this kind of stuff? Okay. Boy, these guys are doing just a bullet now. I would love a rook over to the 7th file. I'd love it. This guy being attacked, what do you do? Do you defend rook b4, rook d3? Oh, this is very tough. Double attack on d4. Defending bishop b4, king centralizes itself. You may do a pin, but this guy's gonna fall. And probably that's the end of it. Probably. Defending d4, thus the bishop, the rook on b4 is free to go, guys. There you go. You played on the back rank. Maybe some f8 ideas. Double attack, but is defended as of now. Rook f8, exactly as we said. You got to move the rook back. This is crazy bullet, 9-7 seconds. What do you want? I mean, of course, it's based on calculation, but do you move the king or do you take the knight? Because you're in check. Move the king. Okay. Double attack on c. Goes with h. Goes with h. Still double attack. King c3 to defend twice on d4. Took on c6 though, as we said. There was a weakness. Rook now cuts off the king. Still that guy is defended. Rook e3, king attacks the rook. Can't take here because there is a bishop. Goes for this guy, but this guy defends. Oh, this is crazy. Those guys play. Oh my god. I don't know what you do. Yeah, bishop b3, exactly as I said. Bishop b3. Whoa, because it's tie breaks, Raj. Crazy tie breaks. Absolutely crazy tie breaks. Whoa, 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 whoa. That's it. Black rook is gone. Oh, boy, oh, boy, oh, boy, oh, boy, oh, boy. Bishop e6 checks the king, takes the rook. And this kind of crazy bullet, they always are an open field for massive blunders. My God. That is always the case with the bullet that you just simply don't see. This kind of forks are very difficult to see them in a span of a fraction of a second or something. It's just literally just a few seconds. This is so sick. Oh, this is so sick. I'm pretty sure it's like a bunch of blunders now. So if you want to see Super Grandmasters blundering, the bullet is when they actually do a lot of blunders. Wei Yi is actually pretty much on fire. Wei Yi, the Super GM representing China. Did he win? Or is there more to play? The four-player single elimination tournament. That means is Wei Yi the winner of the Tata Steel? Just trying to get some, let's see what other people say. Wei Yi, I guess. So, apparently, if it's just single elimination with 2 semi-final playoff matches and 1 final match, I guess that was it. I guess Wei Yi, the Super Grandmaster representing China, is the winner of the Tata Steel. Ding Liren, world champion, and Zhu Wenjun for women. Okay, so I think China's very happy about this. But Wei Yi played phenomenal this last Blitz. Crazy. So I'm just trying to figure out if there's any more games happening, but I guess that was it. I guess Wei Yi is the winner of Tata Steel 2024. I don't see anything being displayed here. No more waiting for games or something. They played 3-2, drew the first one, and the second game won by Wei Yi. That's what it looks like. Wow. So no more games? Let me see here. Yeah, no, he's the winner, Raj. He's the winner. He just won it. He just won it. Wei Yi is the winner of Tata Steel 2024 after tiebreak, in which he drew the first game and he won the second game. And I'm not seeing any other game happening. Time control for sudden death games, 2 minutes 37. No, but they didn't get there. In the event of a tie, the match will continue with sudden death games until one player wins. So that was it. I don't see anything else happening. No, that was it. Fabulous stuff. Wow. Wei Yi, he won it. the Super GM playing for China. And he qualified for the candidates. Yeah. So that was the last game they played. Very unorthodox, everything. Very, very unorthodox here. So G3 here. You would expect some bishop b5, bishop e2, d4, but d4 actually blocks the bishop in. So you can't do this. G3, queen e7, castles. That's the position. Knight attacks. No, it's Wei Yi the winner. Attacking the rook. Knight c3, c6. Just try to identify. Yeah, that was a cool one, but because actually you want to push the b5. I think that's Gukesh. I think that's Gukesh. So Wei is the winner. Gukesh is the runner-up. Bishop f5, b5. Attacking, nice. Taking, queen takes. Taking. So he created a weakness here on c6. Queen f3, hitting this guy. Bishop e6. I'm trying to see where did the balance broke or something. Queen went back. Yeah, see you next time. Cheers, man. No problem. Thanks for stopping. That was interesting. So pawn went down. I was thinking that maybe you don't even have to take here. I was thinking that maybe you want to get some rooks or something. H4. Rook e8. In place here. Queen g5. Check. Dropping the queen back. So actually, if they took, we would have sort of like a fortress here. Moving away. So he moved the rook away from the bishop's diagonal. Preparing to coming down. Where's the moment? Rook a d1. Nice one. So far, so good. Rook g, exactly. Preparing some g7 threats. Attacking, queen. Queen takes, rook takes, and bishop f3 attacking the knight. 0.0. 0.0. Knight f6. Rook lift. Rook g5. Preparing rook g1, probably. King moves away so that they no longer subjected to rook takes. How did he solve the d2 problem? He didn't. He went for something else. He went for the c6. Solidifying. But this guy going to be captured straight away by the knight anyway. So thus he eliminated the threat for the a2 pawn. Knight takes, d4. Rook attacks. He didn't defend. I was thinking about just defending. He didn't. He played rook d3. Maintaining the bishop here, supporting the bishop. Still double attack on c6. Attack, attack. Rook b3. Giving up on this guy. He didn't take it though. Probably that would have been even more problematic. Or maybe it's a complete trap. Maybe it's a complete trap. Is it? One of these two. I'm not sure if knight would have taken. I'm not sure that's the best one though. So he went back. Going forwards with the pawn. Opening up the king is not a very wise idea. Yeah, so that's the moment. And the problem is like 8 seconds. So this is the moment you really don't want to weaken the king side. So in case you're wondering, guys, it's because that last move that he played, weakened the king side very much. G6. G6 is the problem. This is the problem. You're weakening the king side terribly. So he should have played something else. He should have do something differently here, but not g6. G6, the computer totally hates it. Makes the black king even more vulnerable. G6 takes and takes. King defends the bishop, therefore the rook is free to go. Playing defensively now, but then again, the problem is the time. Defending c6, which is attacked by the rook and by the bishop. The king defends everything. More pressure, increasing pressure. Maybe some rook at some point. That might be the case. Maybe. Thus making the rook moving away and attacking on c6. So I guess the purpose of bishop e4, well, it's a multi-purpose. It's just a multi-purpose thing. Or probably creating rook f3 ideas. Okay, going for this weakness here, d4. Dropped rook c4, defending here. Double attack on d4. Double defense. Hold it all together. King f7. King f3, going in the middle. And the thing with the king f3, he actually wanted to play king to e3, defending here twice, releasing one of the rooks. Guys, this is phenomenal how this Super Grandmasters, in just a few seconds, they are able actually to realize the priority here. A phenomenal game. I mean, king f3 for king e3 in order to get yourself a very freely circulating rook. It's just fabulous stuff. Because when the king makes it on e3, you already have double defense here. So one of your rooks can just move whatever the heck they want to. Fabulous. Absolutely fabulous. King f3. What a move. I love it. King f6. King e3. Okay, try to just defend this guy and hold it all together as it is. Go on the back rank. And he probably is going to blunder very soon. That's a pin now. Moved out of pin. No more pin. Rook double attack, but it's already defended twice. Probably he thought about some c5. I reckon in that second or something, he thought about playing some c5. Don't forget, guys, this is just the bullet game, so this is just crazy. It started as a blitz, but actually we're getting into bullet game here. Check on the back rank. Difficult. Attacking the rook. King attacks. He went back. King played f6. King moves away from the pin, so now c5 it's no longer working. Look at the beauty of this and how elegant. King to c3, apparently innocuous move, but actually c5 is no longer working. Because I can take your pawn. And you can't check me because I got a bishop here. So the rooks no longer work on d3 attacking you. King c3. You can't do c5. Rook attacking your guy and f3 defending. How beautiful. How beautiful played by Wei Yi here. Natural, how beautiful. Still maintaining double attack on this. Fabulous stuff. Knight checks. Moves away. He had so strong nerves. You would be tempted as a human to go for trades and stuff. But nope, he didn't. He didn't. He moved away. Knight plays back. h4. Okay, he played here. Double attack on d4. You've got a knight. You've got the rook. Double attack. King goes back. And rook attacked. Takes now. c6. Attacks the rook. Rook moves away. What was the blunder? I think the blunder was what? Knight f5? Yeah, who would have thought? Yeah, that's the blunder. Knight f5. I think we can cut them some slack. Even if they are super GMs, you can't really fathom all the implications and the consequences of your moves when you've got just a few seconds on the clock. It's very difficult. So these guys are super top players, and it's incredibly tough to cover everything. You would say knight f5, right? Because double attack here, attacks on h4. I mean, heck, makes sense, right? It makes sense, but actually it drops the c6. And it drops it now. So the reason why the engine hates it, well, not that the engine has any feelings, but just saying the reason the engine hates it, so to speak, is because of the c6 weakness now. So if you go for this guy, it's a bit too late now. And yeah, this one also not the greatest. Still an invitation for c6. And bishop takes. And Wei Yi just came with this. Fabulous. That's a killer move. That's not even a pin. It's not even a pin, right? And boy, how did he come with this move? My God. Rook c5. Can you believe that? Such a sweet move. Rook c5. What a beautiful move. Rook c5, which moves the rook away from the knight's attack. Still defending the bishop, and you're free to do whatever you want afterwards. Can you imagine to play this one is just in a few seconds? And also, it might create some... Well, you can't move here because there is the knight, right? But you might be able to do this. Anyway, rook c5, check, and now he attacks. He doesn't run away, as many mortal players would do. He actually attacks with the king. The rook's got to move. He went here for probably some more checks taken on e2, hoping for some counterattack things. Bishop facing now the rook. The rook actually is being put a question. Rook plays. Yeah, massive advantage. That's a pin. You can't move the knight. And the bishop defends here regardless. Goes for the bishop. Bishop drops on b3. You can't touch the structure now. Oh my God, that's a killer. Knight is being pinned. Absolutely. Bishop and the pawn. You can't touch them. And look at this diagonal with the rook. And yeah, big positional advantage. Huge positional advantage here. Of course. Of course. You got everything you want here. You got everything you want here. Desperado. Check. No, he didn't check here. Oh my God, you can't even take it because it's pinned, right? You're actually looking for this. How the heck did he see that in just a second? Sick. So he played now with the rook. He played rook e8. The idea being, just play simply check here, attacking the king and taking the knight. You can't take the rook because the knight is pinned. I mean, this is just unbelievable. Unbelievable skills, Wei Yi. Unbelievable skills. Fabulous. Fast and accurate thinking. Rook e6. Actually, he wants to do rook e6. He tried to move away, but actually he actually landed in another problem. Too many threats to deal with. He played like, you know, normal reaction. You want to go away from this, right? And he just moved quickly. He only had like 4 seconds or something. So, of course, blunder after blunder after blunder. And yeah, after this one, it's just game over. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. What a game. Fabulous game for Wei Yi. Who is the winner of Tata Steel 2024 after the tie breaks. And that's just amazing. That is just absolutely amazing stuff. Cheers, man. Thanks very much for subscribing. Have a look at the last videos I've uploaded on YouTube, and I'll be returning pretty much every day. Every evening, probably around 6 p.m.-ish UK time, we're going to be meeting up again, guys. If not YouTube, it's Twitch. If it's not Twitch, is YouTube. I'm alternating. What a game. What a game. Whoa. All right, fellas. So thanks for this one. That was a short part 2, the tie breaks today. And yeah, we're going to do some friendly stuff tomorrow evening. We're going to do some puzzles. Maybe we're going to do some casual chess in between our friends here. So, fabulous stuff. Thanks, guys. And see you tomorrow evening. Thank you.